Thank you so much for your comment. Oh, I love this comment. This is so sweet. But also, I think it just kind of highlights a bit of a concern that you have. And I want to honor your heart posture, but I also want to honor this concern that you have because it is a real concern, right? Thank you for for not having unfair judgment towards your girl and her past. Now you say you care that you can be better than the people from her past. And I'm going to split this. First, the fact that you don't even care already tells me more likely than not you're already better than the people from her past. And then you said she doesn't reminisce for the people from her past over you. Now, one, you cannot control what somebody else's mind does. So this is something I want you to work on releasing, controlling or caring about if she does reminisce from people from her past. You can't control that. The brain is going to do what the brain is going to do. People in different types of emotionality is going to express whatever they express. Release that. Release that concern. But how will she not reminisce about the people from her past over you? You just got to show her something different. I don't know if it is in sexual dynamics you got to show her something different. I don't know if it's in your emotional expressivity or emotional connection you got to show her something different. I don't know if other forms of intimacy you got to show her something different. But you have to position yourself in a place where she doesn't even think, she can't even compare people from her past. I think about my recent and why it was easy for me to give myself to him. Because in our relationship, I felt so safe. I felt so loved. I felt so cared for. He had his faults in many different ways, but those core things, I felt that so deeply that I couldn't even compare him to anybody from my past, regardless of however sex was. I couldn't even like it, nobody from my past even popped up in my head because he positioned himself in a way that was so different from what I received. It was like he was irreplaceable, he was incomparable. So I really want you to, if you don't think you've positioned yourself in a place where you are incomparable to the people from her past, think about it. How can you now do so moving forward? Women respond deeply to emotional intimacy, respond deeply to a spiritual covering if you are somebody of a faith, respond deeply to other forms, not so much of a sexual form, but some women also respond to sexual intimacy as well. So really think about how can you position yourself comprehensively for your girl so that she doesn't even have the space to think about anybody else other than you.